I feel like spring just hits differently. Like everything feels a bit lighter, a bit softer. And I've realized that when I want that spring feeling, there's a certain kind of books I tend to reach for. It's the ones that feel comforting, like fresh starts, found family, those kinds of vibes. So here are a couple of books that kind of feels like spring to me. They are all quite different, but they all have that same kind of vibe, like things are slowly getting better. Hi, hello, welcome back to my channel. My name is Shelly, and if you like these kinds of videos, please do consider subscribing because there are a lot more of these coming up in the near future, or well, soon. So the first book I want to mention is Book Lovers by Emily Henry. This is about a literary agent who ends up in a small town and starts questioning everything she thought she wanted. I feel like this is such a good coming out of winter kind of a book. It's romantic, but it's also very self-aware, and it's really about figuring out where you actually fit in. It just has that starting over kind of feeling, but in a good way. Book number 2, the second book I want to mention is The Very Secret Society of Irregular Witches by Sangu Mandana. And I'm sorry if I'm not pronouncing that name right. I am terrible with pronunciations, so let's just leave it at that. So, this follows a witch who is hired to teach and look after 3 little magical kids and ends up finding a family she did not expect. This one is just really warm. Like, this is the kind of book you want to read when you want something low stress and comforting. Very cozy, very wholesome, very much recommend. The third book I want to mention is The Secret Garden by Frances Hodgson Burnett. I never know how to say that name, honestly, but it is what it is. This is about a girl who discovers a hidden garden and brings it back to life. And honestly, it's probably the most obvious spring book on this list. It's all about growth and change and things coming back, which is basically what spring is. Book number 4 I'm about to mention is The Flatshare by Beth O'Leary. This one is about 2 people sharing a flat but never actually meeting. They just leave little notes for each other. I like this one for spring because it balances being light and easy with actually having emotional depth. It's one of those stories where things aren't perfect, but they're getting there. Book number 5 is Legends and Lattes by Travis Baldry. Now, this is about an orc. Just to switch things up, this is about an orc who basically quits their life to open up a coffee shop. It's very low stakes, very cozy, and it's all about building something new, which feels very spring-coded to me. So, to wrap things up, I think the main thing about spring books for me is that they don't need to be dramatic, they just need to feel a bit hopeful. Next, I will be doing one for summer. It will be coming up in a couple of weeks, as long as my planning is on point. It will have completely different energy, much more chaotic. So if you like fast-paced, slightly unhinged reads, that one will be coming up in a couple of weeks. So stay tuned for that one. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. I shall see you all next time. Until then, take care. Bye-bye.